Hi, I'm Garrett with the Grit and Polish, and I'm over here at the Porch House, a big renovation from 2017. We ended up selling it to my parents, and one project that never quite got done was this door. So today I'm here with Zabitat, and I'm going to show you just how we took this old steel door and put a nice glass insert into it and gave it some new life. If you're considering a glass insert for your own door, go online to zabitat.com. They have a great resource there to make sure you can find the right design and right measurements that'll fit your door. So the tools that you'll need for this project are super simple. Just a saw to cut through the door, and then some kind of drill to remove the screws, and then maybe a little paint for touch-up if you want to, and a little sandpaper file or some other way to kind of smooth the edge after you've cut it. So the first step is just to remove the existing hardware on your door and take it off of the hinges. And so that's just what we did. And we had a couple of sawhorses laid out, so we had a nice platform to work from. So once you have the door removed from the hinges, you've laid it out on your work surface, the next step is to measure for the cutout. And this is probably the most important step in the whole process, because getting this measurement and cutting the correct dimension is absolutely essential. In this case, I made sure to elevate the door off of my sawhorses with a couple of long 2x4 boards. That way, when I'm cutting through the door, I'm not gonna actually, cut my sawhorses. I chose to use a circular saw with a diamond blade on it, and this was a really nice way to cut all the way through the door in one pass. You can also use a jigsaw with a metal blade. And in that case, you'll want a short metal blade so that you're only cutting through the very surface of the door on each pass. Flip it over and cut the other side with a jigsaw. I finished off the corners with a reciprocating saw and a metal blade for where that circular saw didn't quite get to the corner. Once you have the cutout removed, you can clean up that metal edge in case there's any burrs or anything with a file or a little bit of sandpaper, or in my case, I used an angle grinder with a little bit of a grinding surface to just kind of smooth that edge out. That metal edge can be pretty sharp, so take a little caution on that step. We laid the glass and frame on the work surface and then placed the door frame on top of it and fastened it all together with the included screws. There is an interior and exterior side to the plastic frame that holds the glass into the door, so just make sure you get the frame with the gasket part to the outside of your door. Now you're ready to hang the door back up and just reverse the process. So put the screws through the hinges and fasten your doorknob on. We were really glad that we had some paint on hand to touch up the door after we were through the process. It was, a little bit of scuffing here and there, so that's a nice tip. Just have that on hand. And that's the whole process. It took just an afternoon and we got what looks like a brand new door. It lets a ton of light into the space in the house. No contractor needed and no major construction. It's totally something that a DIYer can do in an afternoon. Hope you like this video and hope it's helpful for you. Check out all of our awesome projects on remodeling, renovation, and design on the Grit and Polish. We'll see you next time.